Good morning, everyone. Get ready with me for a busy day today at school. So as you can tell, I do look a bit crazy right now, and that's just because I already did my concealer off the camera, so I've essentially blended it out. And the next step is to put a little concealer, which I missed on my eyelid, so I can do a little bit of eyeshadow. So, yeah. So, as I said, today is a bit of a busy day for me in terms of, just school, but also, I'll explain it. So, today is my Monday and Wednesday schedule, meaning I only technically am supposed to have 2 classes, both of which are my communications-based classes. However, one of them I can't attend to, and now I'll tell you why the day gets busier. So, as I have explained in prior videos a couple months back, but I ended up getting a position to work at Busch Gardens as an elf for their Christmas town season. And essentially we have started rehearsal process in October 4th, but that was more of an orientation. But yesterday we've actually started rehearsing. So today's just our second day. So we have for this week, yesterday and today. Then I have a little break, and then I go back, I think, sometime next week. I have to check the days, because to be honest, I just simply don't remember. But literally, I have class, and then right around 4, I have to go back to my car and drive all the way to Busch Gardens to rehearse until 10 o'clock at night. So today's going to be a very, very busy and hectic day for me, I must say. Okay, so next we're going to move on to our eyeshadow. I am just going to go with this palette. You guys have seen me use it plentiful of times. It is just the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. The packaging is always, I just find it so cute. And I love it because it has just all the natural colors. And we're just going to dip into our cashmere bunny like typical. No, I'm kind of wanting to go for something light today because I just don't like to do dramatic makeup all of the time. It just gets time consuming really easily. But also I'm just doing a little bit of makeup today because for the Christmas town season we are getting costume fitted today, because we had it over the duration of these 2 rehearsals, yesterday's and today's, and my group is going up today to get costume fitted. And in terms of costumes, they pretty much just, in terms of makeup, I should say, we are not required to have a full face, but I'm just gonna do just a little bit of something just to have something going on with my face today, and also so I don't come to school looking like a dead zombie. So yeah, so we're just sweeping this brown just over the outer corner into the crease of my eye. Overall, I'm just very ecstatic for the season. We just did a couple of run-throughs last night of just, so to preface, I'm an elf working in actually Santa's workshop. That's what we're all doing. And all the elves have different positions that they could possibly be working in. And depending on, if this is your first year, or if you're a veteran and you've been doing Busch Gardens for many years, your position will vary. So for me, at least, the 2 positions that I was working with consistently last night was a study elf and a hall elf, which I will explain that to you in a second once I finish with another eye. Now that we are finished with the brown, we are going to just on top put some of the Silk Teddy. You guys don't use it so often. It's this light champagne pink color on the lid. Okay, perfect. I found the brush that I use for it. Perfect. So, as I said, I was going to explain to you guys those 2 positions. So, we have our study room elves. Those are just simply the elves that take the guests, the families, throughout the whole entire North Pole meeting Santa experience. So, we are essentially the ones that kind of greet them. There's an entrance greeter that opens the door for the guests, but then we are the second face that they see. We take them through. we get told which room, because there are like 4 rooms that there are 4 separate Santas in, and we take them through, we take them to the room that is unoccupied, and we're the ones that are actively taking the photos, kind of. So they're essentially implementing a new sort of system. Instead of having like a photographer in the room like they have done previous years, this year they're just going to make it simpler by having simply a button that we elves just have to literally push down in order for the picture to be taken, and then we take them to the gift shop afterwards, give them their photo card and candy canes, and just have to say, a merry holiday. But the thing about being an elf itself is just the simple fact that you have to be very interactive with the guests and with the kids, especially in the sense of the costumes that we have names on them. So, as a spoiler, the name that they have, based on my suit, the name that they have given me is Edwina, Edwina, or Winnie for short. So pretty much my character, and when I was deciding like certain things about my character, I was like, what is it? What can I do? So when I thought of Winnie, I immediately thought of Winnie the Pooh. So my character is like very childlike, loves teddy bears, loves to get like cozy up at night and have a good book to read. Like that's not like that's Winnie for you. Just like a kid at heart who just genuinely loves teddy bears and anything that involves bears. Bears are her favorite animal. I can go on and on, but like pretty much being like childlike and having bears is like her personality trait. So yeah. Alrighty, I think the eyeshadow is done. Off camera, I'm just gonna be back and I'm gonna do my mascara. I don't think you guys really need to see that now, do we? No. So I'll be back. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have applied my mascara. However, this is only one coat. One. So we are going to let these lashes dry. So that I could then recurl them and put a second coat, because this is going to be not enough for me. No. You guys have seen me do this quite often, but we're going to go in with our Revlon Color Stay powder foundation. As usual, it comes with a sponge. And we're just gonna apply it all over the face, like so, making sure you're kind of getting all of like the red areas and all the areas just overall needed. Like clearly you can tell the difference between the two sides already. So just apply it over on the nose, on the forehead, literally everywhere. It's very hard, I don't know why, for me to get like powder on my nose properly, so oh lord. Alright, and then I'm just gonna quickly go in with like a foundation brush, and we're just gonna dip into the powder and just essentially have it set underneath the eyes, because that's where the darkness typically tends to happen. Okay, next we're gonna go with some blush, some blushy blush. Alrighty guys, so I realized I have less than a minute left for the look to show you guys. So we're gonna go quickly. I'm gonna also do it off camera. Just apply the lipstick from Clinique and its duo lip gloss, and I'll be right back to show you guys the final look. Okay, this is the full look. Very natural, very kind of simplistic, but cute for school purposes or just for everyday purposes. Just very light eye, some mascara, some blush, some concealer, foundation, and a little bit of like nudie pinky natural looking lips. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this makeup look, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.